We want to welcome everybody today to Mom and Dad Talks, where our favorite two people are Mom and Dad. And welcome back, Mom and Dad. We missed you for a while, and a lot of people have missed you, by the way, just to let you know. I've
Oh,
seen.
it's good to be missed.
Yeah. It's good to be missed rather than viewed. Let's just look at it.
No, it's better to be visited than viewed.
Yes. That's exactly it, Mom.
It's
And so
good to be missed rather than saying, well, when are they leaving?
that's another good one. See, all these great things here is just fantastic. Everybody can get. So today we're going to talk about something that is still going on. We've been in this COVID thing for like almost 2 years, going on 3 here, and we still haven't gotten it beat. And so the question here is to mask or not to mask is the question. What do you guys think about masking?
I think it's an excellent idea.
Mhm.
It's an excellent idea to go back to masking in order to slow down this COVID. Now, some people think COVID is a hoax. Some people think COVID is some disease contrived in Wuhan, China, to get rid of people. But regardless of how this thing came about, in order for our protection and our protection of our loved ones, it is time to go back to masking.
Mom, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are they should never have done away with it. I don't know who decides or makes the rule that masks are,
Mhm.
you don't demand people to wear them, or you don't, whatever they want to do, they can do it. I am a believer that when there is something for our own protection and our own good, we should practice it and stay with it and stay on it until whatever there is out there lurking disappears and there's no more reports about it being around or killing people. Now that's the way I feel like. No, I have not gotten any shots for COVID, and it doesn't have to do anything with politics at all. It's not that's not in my blood to use politics as to whether I should wear a mask or not. But I think for the protection of everyone, let's go along with what is safe for us all to do in order to combat and get rid of this virus. As long as you got some that won't wear it and some that will wear it, those that don't wear it may be spreaders of everybody. So let's all bond together, wear the mask like we should. And then where the news reports we have no deaths reported for this virus, and it's due to you wearing your mask faithfully, then, I can say, okay, we're on the safe side of the mask wearing.
Well put, Mom. Excellent. Well put there. Well thought out there, Mom and Dad. And I think that whatever side of the aisle people are want to go on and stuff, it at this point it's not about that, folks.
No.
At this point, it's about looking out for one another.
Right.
It's not choosing sides.
Mhm.
It's just about trying to look out, be your brother's keeper. My dad and I happen to be vaccinated, not because it's political. It's because we just chose to try to make people feel safer, to not be a spreader or a super spreader, so to speak.
Each his own.
Right. But the whole point I'm saying is I wear a mask because I love my mother. She happens to not be vaccinated. She's gonna be okay, folks. But I do it so that I protect my family, so I can protect my friends, people who I love. And I know some people, when you see a mask, you want to beat someone up, or not a mask to beat someone up. That's not what we're really talking about here, people. We're talking about, let's try to look out for one another and make the world a better place. Not everybody can take the vaccination. There's health reasons behind that, right?
Right.
And we can slow this thing down if we can just do the right things, right? And like I said, it's just for safety reasons. That's all.
Right. And the thing is that really gets me is when I go into our local Walmart here and I see 99% of the customers without masks, and I'm wearing my mask, and I go to check out, and every person that works at Walmart has a mask on.
Right.
So that's making me wonder, well, hey, this is making a statement.
And you got, yeah, what are you gonna say, Mom?
No, and that's the reason why I say we should not rebel against or be against the mask wearing. Let's all bond together and make this thing combat. You say combat it, or
Mhm.
let us be successful about getting rid of the COVID. Because as long as you got people that don't want to wear them because they don't want to, and those that do want wear them, they're being protected. As
Mhm.
long as there's not a good balance of everybody doing the same thing, we're always going to be a slave to the COVID. I went to my physician on Thursday, and he spent some time with me, very good.
Mhm.
And he had his mask on, he's had his shots,
Mhm.
and he explained to me that yes, he is a physician, so he does promote the shots.
Mhm.
When I explained to him my reason for not getting the shots, he
Mhm.
understood, and he did not, he didn't say, well, I still think you should wear, I
Mhm.
mean, I still think you should get your COVID shot. He did not say that, because I made it very clear and
Mhm.
understanding to him my reasoning for not getting the vaccination. Some people, like myself, I am afraid of what goes into my veins, because now I'm allergic to the dye in CAT scan, and I didn't find that out until they shot the dye in me.
Mhm.
So,
And your trust factor goes down as a result of it. So you're like, hey, if I don't know what's in this thing, this could affect me the same way.
and
So,
that's the way. And he asked me, he said, well, have you had a flu shot? No, I've never had a flu
mhm.
shot, and I have never had the flu.
Mhm.
And then it said, or pneumonia shot. I've never had pneumonia, and I have never had the shot. I said shingles. I have never had shingles, and I have never had the shingles shot.
Mhm.
So he explained, he says, your immune system is high, and also there's another word that he used.
Mhm.
Your, help me out. Anyway, uh,
Mhm.
not only the immunity, but there's another word that he
Oh,
used.
no, that's okay, Mom. But you
Uh,
know what? Why you
so
still think?
it will come to me hopefully
Yeah.
before we go off. But he understood that my reasoning for not getting the shot, and I feel safe. I said, well, if it's for me to get COVID and die of it, then I will not, then I deserve to get whatever is put out there. But I've already had COVID.
Mhm.
I had it. It was a very mild case, and my sense of smell left me for a week because I was tested positive at
Mhm.
that time. I quarantined, did everything I was supposed to do, and that's all I've had a trace of COVID since then. I mean, that was in January.
Mhm.
Okay, so now I had a heart attack in July, and went to the hospital, and they tested me for COVID there, and they said your test came out negative. So
Mhm.
I said, well, why should I take it upon myself now and go get the COVID shot? So that's, we just have
And
to
that's
know our
yeah,
own bodies.
right. And we're just talking about respective choices. Now, there's
Right.
another thing I want to tell everybody here. My mom has a ministry here. For those of you who cannot afford a mask or need to have a mask, Mom, can you tell me a little bit about the ministry that you have here that you do to help people to make sure they have a mask?
Yes, yes, I would be glad to do that. I make the mask large for men, medium for women if they need it, if they want small, or small for children. And
Mhm.
then when I make the mask, I have put them in a plastic
Mhm.
baggie with some glow tracks in it. One on health,
Mhm.
which the article is very good on health and what we should do to maintain good health.
Mhm.
And then the other one is on the day that I worship,
Mhm.
why I go to church on Saturday.
Mhm.
And so if there's anyone that wants those glow tracks, I would be glad to make a mask and send it to you. So I don't know how I would get the information, but when I get it, and if I get it, I would be more than glad to mail it out to you. I do give those masks out. I do not charge for them. So I am willing to share my talent of making the mask with people.
Yes, and so for those of you who want to contribute to this great cause, my mom going out there giving out masks to people and stuff, you can contribute it on our what do I call it, our podcast site. We do have a way where you can fund us on podcasts. We can make sure that funding goes to
Mhm.
give masks out to people because she's been doing it ever since COVID started, handing out free masks to people. If you want her to give out more because you believe in it, just go ahead, and it's a great ministry and a great cause. If you also want to know, try to like us wherever you see us at. We'll try to get a hold of you to try to get masks to you. Sustainthechanges@gmail.com. Sustain the changes, that's plural, at gmail.com. Contact us there. Give us your name, phone number, and address, or just name an address and how many masks you need and what size. We'll try to get them to you as all possible. Because we want to make sure everybody's safe. That's just part of the things we do. And everyone, this is some of her ministry here. Show some of it, Mom, for us.
This is one that has some wording on it.
Mhm.
I don't know if any of you can read it or not, but I'd be more than glad to show you what I make
Mhm.
and what's on it. The words of uplift, spiral truths, achieve, lead. It has all the words, unify. It has encouraging words on the mask.
Oh, thank you, Mom. And like I said,
I think I made my son one of these.
yes, I wear them at work. I wear them outside, and thank you. And when I give them out to people whenever I can, they ask me, I say, no, I'm just giving it to you. Just be safe. And we're just trying to spread the word of trying to make a difference in people's lives. So like I said, if you want to contribute, folk, to the fund there, she's not asking for money or anything like that, because
No,
she
I
does
don't
this out of the
have
kindness of his heart. But if you feel the need, we do have
postage, I use it, I whatever donations that people want to give me, I use it to mail out and use it for postage. I don't use it for gain of, for
Right.
myself.
Right. Some people like, hey, I like what you're doing. Hey, or some people may need the mask. And I'm saying, if you need a mask, we're going to try to get those masks to you any way we can.
Right.
And it's free of charge.
Glad to do that.
Right.
So
One thing I want to emphasize is people, this COVID is a real thing. It's a real deal. Think logically when you hear, like yesterday, I heard a person stop by and told me that the COVID was invented in Wuhan and 7 spies were sent out to kill people in other countries. Now think logically, this just don't, how do you want to say it? Analyze everything you hear, because what you hear is obviously absurd. Deeply absurd.
Yeah.
So just wear your mask. Just wear your mask. Don't trust the experts. They've studied this a long time. Like I impressed upon this people, this is how polio is now defunct because we went down and got the vaccine. This is how smallpox was defunct because we were vaccinated. And it can go on and on. SARS, and I went after it. This is no new thing. So wear your mask. If you're not going to get vaccinated, wear the mask.
And let's just
not only for you, but for the people that you love.
And well said, Dad. And just to let everybody know, think about it, folks. All of our children have to be vaccinated before they can go to school.
Yes,
that's a mandate. Your child is a mandate that your child has to be schooled, but it's also a mandate that your child be vaccinated before they come to school.
For certain
measles, mumps, and
so no one ever questions that. I'm just saying, but for each his own. We're not trying to scold or anything like that with people, but we're just trying to encourage people to just mask up, do the right thing, and use some common sense.
By making the MMR, measles, mumps, and rubella, that vaccination mandatory, they had to do that in order to combat the disease from flaring up and those who are born to get it. So I can see where that would be made a law that you do it. But this COVID and the vaccination to me is a personal intent, the way that we feel inside. We know our bodies. If my overall health was not very good, I would be the first one in line to get a COVID shot. Okay, but we must know our bodies in order to make the decision to get the shot or not get the shot.
Right. And so, just to stay on task here, the thing was today was to mask or not to mask.
Not to mask.
Right. So we're going to talk about vaccinations again at another time.
That's true, but I just want to say that if I wear my mask anyhow. I always, when I go out, I always make sure I have a mask in my car, because I never go into any kind of a building, not even my church, without my mask. So I encourage everybody, don't put the mask away. Don't say that it's gone, COVID is gone and we don't need it. We all need the mask until we have done away and there are no more deaths due to COVID.
Thank you, Mom, for that.
And I wear my mask because I love my wife.
Yes, we both love Mom. Anyway, everybody, I just want to say, everybody, thank you for joining today on Mom and Dad Talks. Favorite two people are Mom and Dad. Till next time, have a blessed day, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.